welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm Ashley, and today I have my end of month Disney pin haul. I have done one of these videos every month this year so far. This is going to be number 9, I guess. So we are actually like almost done, which is beyond crazy, but we have quite the pin haul. If you guys remember in August, if you haven't watched my August video, go watch it now. But if you remember back in August, I had a very small Disney pin haul. August was a very busy month for us, and I just was not focused on pins. However, September has been quite the opposite. In full transparency, September has been a very difficult, hard month for us and a hard season, and I am someone that definitely indulges in retail therapy. I subscribe to that theory for sure. So I feel like I've purchased a lot of Disney pins in the month of September due to some retail therapy needed. But nevertheless, this is a very, very large pin haul, and we better get right in. So I'm noticing right off the bat that I have not received the This Is My Home pin for the Disneyland for September. It actually hasn't released yet, and I'm filming this on September 29th, so I don't really know if it's gonna sneak in on the month unless it releases like today or tomorrow. Who knows what's going on with that. So that pin will actually have to be included in next month's pin haul at this point. But the other monthly park pickup pin that I have is the Walt Disney World Parades pin, and this one was Space Mountain. I love this pin. This is one of my favorites by far in this collection with the Space Mountain dog. I just love Space Mountain aesthetic, and like I think that the ride and the background sky here is really pretty. Now moving on to just a whole bunch of miscellaneous pins. I feel like I took the opportunity to somewhat finish out some collections that I had been like lingering to do, and then also just bought some random. So let's jump into that. The first is the Dale version of the 50th anniversary Walt Disney World fig pins. I have Mickey, Minnie, and Chip. I think these are the only 4 they did. I wish they had done all the characters so badly because I love the 50th outfits, but this was the only one I was missing from that. So I finally finished up that. I also finished the Joey Choo Disney Parks mystery set situation that my husband Luke and I opened when we were in Walt Disney World this summer. We ended up getting 5 of the 8, which was awesome, and I ended up being able to get the other 3. So the first one is Dumbo. This is one of my favorites of the collection because I absolutely love the pastel colors. I got the Hatbox Ghost, which is so fitting. It's Halloween time, and I love that. And I got Stitch on Space Mountain. This one is like actually a little bit smaller than the others. I don't really understand like the reason for that, but yeah, finished up that little collection too. One random spinoff is I finished the Winnie the Pooh Loungefly Snow Globe collection. This was the last one I needed, and it was Eeyore and his little snow globe. So really cute for that. Y'all know I love the 100 Acre Woods. Another collection I completed was a Little Mermaid Loungefly. Woo, my sun is really coming in. I hope you guys can see it. It's not too blown out. My Loungefly Little Mermaid blind box series. I think it's Loungefly. Yes, it's not new. These are actually really small pens. I will say I'm not like overly impressed with the quality of these. Loungefly is like very hit or miss for quality in my opinion. I feel like I just think that these pens are small and they just need a little extra something. But it's Ariel, King Triton, and her sisters, and I had the blue one, King Triton and Ariel, and I needed the other 5 sisters. So I got all 5 of those. So the first one is, I honestly don't, I know all their names in the songs, but I don't know who's who. So the first one is the pink/red. She's probably my favorite because I love that she's blonde, and I love the pink and red combo. But this one. Next we have the orange sister. Here she is. Then we have the yellow sister. I really like her dark hair on the yellow. I think that's nice. Then we have the purple sister and the purpley pinky colored sister. Kind of like hot pink, I guess. Staying with Little Mermaid, we actually have a lot of Little Mermaid pins in this haul. But staying with Little Mermaid, I started a new Loungefly blind box series that I had been wanting to do for a little while. And I think I posted it as a YouTube short. If I didn't, I will be sure to go post that. But I opened, I ordered 5 boxes of these Loungefly pins. These are also not new, but these I am overly impressed with quality for Loungefly. These are hinge pins, and the front has a little pearl embellishment that's 3D, which is so fun. So it has like the 3D pearl. That to me honestly is like my favorite part. And then you open up, it's a hinge and it has a character inside, and they're shaped like seashells. Really, really cute. Or maybe they're supposed to be clams because of the pearl. Nevertheless, I love these, but I ordered 5 boxes from eBay and I got 5 uniques, which was like such a win. There are 8 in the collection. And then I went on Mercari and someone was selling the 3 that I needed in a bundle. And it was like a beyond amazing deal. So that just turned out so perfectly. So I honestly don't remember who's in who. So we're just gonna pick one up and go for it. But the first one I'm picking up is this very sky blue, ocean blue color. And here you can see the pearl detail. Oh, perfect. And this one is Ariel. Next one is pink and it has Sebastian. This is like my favorite one. Again, the pink and red combo is just a combo I live for. Here we have this like sky blue, baby blue, really pretty with the pearl. And it is Flounder. Here we have this seafoam green color, very Little Mermaid. And we have Eric and Ariel together. Next we have this lavender color and it's another of Ariel by herself. Here we have this very nautical blue. It's really pretty. And we have King Triton and Ariel hugging, really sweet. I think they should have done one less of Ariel by herself and done like one of her with all of her sisters. I think that would have been cute. Here we have this very ultramarine purple, or ultraviolet purple I should say, and we have Ursula in it. And lastly, we have a black one, and we have Flotsam and Jetsam. This one's actually one of my favorites in the collection because I've never really seen a Flotsam Jetsam pin. So that was a complete win. Absolutely loved that. Now let's jump straight to box lunch, especially since we're keeping on the Little Mermaid train. I first got some Little Mermaid open edition pins. I've been meaning to bulk up my Little Mermaid collection because I have literally always loved the Little Mermaid and had like no pins for the longest time. I have really gotten quite a bit in the last like 2 to 3 months. So here's this open edition one. I love that it has the gold like frame around it. I think that's a really nice embellishment. Here we have her in Flounder, again with the gold little detailings that are in there. Really pretty. And here we have another one. I love the little purple. Ariel has some of the best colors in my opinion. Like I love the light purple. I love red hair. I love the like teal seafoam green. I just think it's really pretty. It's a nice marriage of like colors and a beautiful combination. Now moving on to some princess pins from Box Lunch. This little collection, I wish they had honestly done like all the princesses and princes because bows are such in a moment right now. Like bows are having a time and I'm here for it. I love the bow trend. I love bows. I think it's so like coquette, girly, trendy, very like classic and dainty. I just love it. But they have made 4 little portrait silhouettes of princes and princesses and they put a little bow on them. So cute. So the first one is Belle and Beast, which y'all know I love Beauty and the Beast, and it has a little cream bow. It's just so like classic and dainty and pretty. Next we have Aurora and Prince Philip. Not my faves, but I love pink. So she's honestly kind of been growing on me lately just because she is like the OG pink princess in my opinion. Next we have Flynn Rider and Rapunzel, and they have a little purple lilac-y lavender colored bow. Really pretty. And lastly we have Tiana and Naveen, and they have the like greenish blue seafoam colored bow. I saw those and I died. I just had to get them because again, the bows are having a moment. Next, I got 3 jumbo pins, like jumbo boxed pins, which is so extra, but I know that I ordered when there was like a sale or something. But the first one is Baby Moana in the opening scene of Moana. Y'all know I love me some Moana in general, but I love Baby Moana and this scene of her like getting the heart of Te Fiti or like trying to get it. Absolutely love. So here it is, and I think it like moves, yeah, it moves a little bit like towards her as she's reaching for it. Really precious. Now we have a very springy 100 Acre Wood, which to me, like the 100 Acre Wood gang is it. They are possibly my favorite Disney characters of all time. I feel like every season, the 100 Acre Wood gang looks so cute in their seasonal stuff, but truly they are spring icons in my opinion. Like something about them in spring and their colors are so springy, like the pastels. I just love it. But here we have one of them in spring. It's them like in a little flower field and it's just so sweet. I do not think this one moves at all, which is very like rare for a jumbo from Loungefly, but so cute. Okay, I take this back. I think the reason it doesn't move is it's not Loungefly. So I got these on Box Lunch, and most of the pins and like jumbo pins and such that are sold on Box Lunch are Loungefly. As you can tell, it has like this little logo, and I believe that all of mine that I've ever gotten have been, but after looking at this box, it doesn't have the logo and I don't see it anywhere on there. So I think this is just box lunch, and it's also Disney licensed, but I think that's probably why it doesn't move. Moving on to the last one, which I'm looking now, and there's also not a Loungefly like symbol or logo on this one, so I'm gonna assume it's also not Loungefly, but this one is a Halloween 100 Acre Wood. So festive. And here's what it looks like. I'm gonna take it out of the packaging. I actually haven't yet for this one, but it is so stinking cute. It is pin on pin, but it does not seem to have any moving parts. So that may be the difference here. We learn something new every day. But here we have them on a little fence, and we have Eeyore, Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger. Is Eeyore a mummy? I do believe Eeyore is a mummy. It's so cute. But they have their little candy and trick-or-treat baskets. They're just precious. Okay, now moving on to probably my favorite pins that I've gotten from this month as a collective unit. I was looking through, I have a binder that are like monthly releases, like old monthly releases or collection releases that I have parts of, and I am like still working on those sets. I'm very strange about, I really like to put, if I can help it, I really like to put my like entire set in my pin books on the pin board at once so I can like spatially make it all even and stuff. I'm just a little OCD if you guys can't tell. I really like doing that. So that's where all my miscellaneous collections like pieces go. So I was looking through it, I think maybe in August or sometime, to be like, what do I need to be working on, like working towards? And I had 3 of the Doorways to Disney pins. These were monthly released pins in, I want to say somewhere between 2017 and 2019-ish is my guess. But anyways, these are some of the best, and honestly, that time period that I just said had some of my favorite monthly releases of like all monthly releases I've collected ever. But I didn't collect these, and I love them, and I had acquired 3 of them, and I was like, I really need to work on this. And so anyways, I purchased 7, I believe, if I can count. Yeah, I have 7 more, which means I'm at 10, and I'm only missing 2. So we should definitely complete this collection by the end of the year. But let me show you the 7 that I got. I don't know what months each of these were released off the top of my head, so they're in no particular order, but this is the first one. It's Haunted Mansion. Basically, they're all on attractions. I'm gonna get closer. They're basically all based on attractions, and they have a sliding element and a hinge element, so they're just really nicely made, cool pins. Here we have Haunted Mansion. So we have the ghost host. He's gonna slide over, but here we have the 3 hitchhiking ghosts behind the door. So really cool. I love that you have the Haunted Mansion wallpaper back here, what the doors look like. The detailing is just really, really good on these pins. The next one I'm pulling up is Pinocchio. This one's so colorful and cute. He slides very well, honestly. Behind the door, we have Jiminy Cricket, and it looks like a candle. Yeah, it's a little candle back there. Really cute. The next one is Pirates of the Caribbean. I say it both ways. It just depends on what you're gonna catch that day. But we have like the ending scene with the dog holding the keys in his mouth and the little prisoners behind the jail cell. And I love that we have like stonework, and it's like the grunge. Really, really cool. So the dog slides over. The jail cell actually has like slots like you were seeing, so it's really cool. Here we have the little prisoners. So cool. The next one is for Toy Story Mania, one of my favorite rides, and it does say Midway Mania on it, which shows you like it kind of dates this pin a little bit. But we have Buzz Lightyear holding the targets when he slides over. Here we have the little door. Let's give it an open. There we go. Cute. We have the scene where you toss the rings on the aliens, and the aliens are like taking off. I love this, which y'all know I love Toy Story, and I love this ride, so this one is one of my faves probably for sure. Next we have oddly my favorite one from this haul, and it is the Space Mountain one, and I love it because it has Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and I think it has Donald Duck behind the door. These are just 3 characters you don't see a lot, but also I just think this pin is really cool looking. It's really pretty. I love the color scheme. So it's Space Mountain. Here we have them lined up on the little ride. We have the building, we have the night sky, we have like the scene where you blast off. But I think I love it so much because they slide like back at an angle. It's almost like if they're on the ride. I just love that. And when we open it up, yeah, here we have, well, it's like Scrooge McDuck. But anyways, I just think this is a really cool pin. Sorry if you had a little position change, battery died, but we're all good now. The last two I actually found from a seller on, I think it was Mercari, and they unfortunately did not have any of the backer cards, which I don't store mine on backer cards, so I'm not like super picky about having to have a backer card, or like I know some people, they want their backer cards completely unbent, yada yada. I'm not that picky about it, but I do prefer to have the backer cards because I label the back of them for like what pin they went with. I store them in a very organized storing system in my closet so that if when I ever sell the pin or like trade the pin, it just holds its value more and gives it that authenticity. However, the seller did not have the backer cards, so they did cut me a good deal on these pins, and there were some in the collection that were just, I guess, more desirable based on like demand of popularity of the attraction. I don't know. But when I looked on like Poshmark, eBay, etc. for these pins, they were substantially higher on those platforms for having a backer card versus what the seller was willing to cut me. So I cut my losses on the backer cards and thought it was just best to save money. So anyways, the first one is the Tiki Room, the Enchanted Tiki Room. Here's what it looks like. So we have the little tiki guy, and then slide him over and open the door, and we have some of the tiki birds. Really cute. Full transparency, I have never done this attraction, at least not to my knowledge. Maybe when I was like 4, the first time I went to Disney World, we might have done it and I just don't remember, but none of the other times can I ever remember doing the Enchanted Tiki Room. So that's kind of crazy. I feel like every time I've been to Disney in the last few years, I've intentionally been like, I would like to do that, but then like something comes up and we change course and the Tiki Room just doesn't end up happening. But I need to do it. I really want to do it, especially because I love Dole Whip. And the next one is Small World, and it's such a pretty pin with the whites and golds and the little kids. Oh, so cute, the little clock face. But the little kids scoot over, you see the iconic numbers for Small World, and when you open up, you have the little one-eye winky hippo and the giraffes. So cute. I love that like when you open the door, it's very colorful, and when you close it, it's very like monochromatic, neutral, pretty. And that is all for those. The other ones I had were Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, and I honestly cannot remember the other one that I have. The ones I'm missing, I know I'm missing Star Tours, and oh, I'm missing Alice in Wonderland. So I should have that collection completed, I would say, by the end of the year. So stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see those or any other pins if you're a pin nerd like me. And lastly, we have a not Disney pin little haul, but I have to show you because I love pins of all kinds, especially this collection, and I wanted them to have their place on the internet. So Chick-fil-A released a collection of merchandise. They released like sauce inspired merchandise. It was like over a year ago at this point, I'm pretty sure, but they did pins that look like the sauces, and I was luckily able to order them. However, they have 6 of their 7 offered sauces on their website, and the one that they don't have is Chick-fil-A sauce. And I'm like, y'all, you've got to restock the Chick-fil-A sauce online so I can get it, because I need it to complete the collection, but it's also like, hello, it's Chick-fil-A sauce. But I'll go ahead and show you these. The first one is barbecue, which is my like choice of sauce actually, but here it is. This is what it looks like. Like I said, they're really simple enamel pins, but I just love them because like I love Chick-fil-A. The next one we have Zesty Buffalo. Then we have Honey Mustard, and it's the yellow. Next we have Sweet and Spicy Sriracha. Next we have Garden Herb Ranch, and it's this light blue. And lastly we have purple, and it's Polynesian sauce. And the last one, like I said, is Chick-fil-A sauce, and it's white. So I am on the hunt for it. So far, I've only found one online, and I actually bought it. It was on Mercari. I bought it, and then the seller canceled the transaction like days later and never responded to me as to why. So I don't know, but if you have that sauce pin and you see this video and you are willing to like sell it to me, I would love to do that, but we will still be on the hunt if not. All right, guys, that is it for my September pin haul, Disney pin haul, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please give this video a big thumbs up, comment your favorite pin below, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We do fun Disney things around here, as well as fun lifestyle things, travel things, homemaking things, holiday things, seasonal things, all the fun things. So I will see you guys in the next video.